on a Magic V5 after 1 week. I'm keeping it. That's the end of the review. I'm keeping it. I've got so much good things to say about this phone. First, I'm gonna start with the screen and the display. I feel like the design is top notch this time. Ultra thin. I don't know why phones are getting thinner, but it seems to be the move. And the fact that they still managed to pack such a big battery in this, I don't know how. But when unfolded, this inside screen is 7.95 inches. It's a foldable OLED display. I thought it would be hard to carry, but it's not hard at all. I can carry it with one hand. I use the outside screen if it's just one hand, or inside screen if I want to do a bit more, let's say a bit more work with it. Moving on to the software and just playing around with the phone. I've come from Apple and iOS, so it's already kind of gimmicky to for me to learn something new, but I did actually enjoy it. One of my biggest, let's say, advantages I like with this phone is the split screen. Working as a WordPress specialist, sometimes I do go through client websites on my phone, and iPhone, although I could see things like emails or alerts, just having this split screen and the fact that it came with a free pen allowed me to, really make usage of the double screens. One thing that kind of took me a time to get used to is the cameras. I don't think the cameras were that great, if I'm being honest. I feel like I'm gonna probably upload a few shots on Reddit, which is where I've been getting a lot of the questions mainly, but the camera, I just feel like Apple are still leading there. This is affordable, so I don't feel like you could get everything. They really done well on the features. Another feature that you'll see probably come up is me holding my hand out above the camera lens to screenshot. So what you do, you put your hand up, you make like a clenched fist, and then you do a screenshot. So those little things there, I'm kind of happy because it's been a long time since I experienced that coming from iOS, so it's nice to have something new to just be like, oh, this is how it works kind of thing. So I did like that. But one of the biggest things for me, like I said, I thought I could only do 2 screens, but you can actually do 3. 3 feels a bit like, let's say, overkill, if you want to call it that, but I don't know, just having that feature available that you can, I like to drag and drop things, so the fact that you can slide across different screens is a big plus, and I feel like it's one of the features that maybe go under the radar, just because I've seen people use it, but not for actually doing anything, apart from I like to watch something and maybe scroll, so it can be maybe a bit too much going on, but nevertheless I like that feature. I love how the phone doesn't get too hot when I'm doing it as well, because I thought it was something that would take away from the battery. Talking about the battery, guys, best battery I've ever had on a smartphone ever. I don't care what anyone says. I've gone to the gym, I've gone to work, I've come back, I've used this phone, hammered it, using TikTok, using CapCut, editing. It will get hot at times, it will tell you things are going on in the background, would you like to full stop on them so we can preserve the battery, things like that, and then put it on the charger, and within 30 minutes you'll see your phone go from 20 to 90. I don't know if that's a good thing long term, but as of right now, the battery is amazing. So I want to shout out the battery there, Honor them their thing with the battery. And this sounds like all positive things, so I have to get onto one of the things that I feel like is a negative. And that is simply let's say the change from closing the screen, let's say adaptation. So let's say I was on Instagram, guys, you can tell me when you see it, and I had the phone open using Instagram wide, and then I've closed the phone and I said, okay, let me go into my DMs, and there was no button for DMs. If you look again, there's no button to go into direct messages and see what's going on. If someone messages you, you would have to either close the app and start again, or open the whole phone. So I feel like it's maybe a software thing. Maybe apps are not getting used to fully having a foldable on, working on an app in that way. So it's those little things that might be need to get sorted later. But in terms of overall the phone, guys, it's only been over a week. Am I keeping it 150%? Do I use the pen? Probably not as much as I should. Until they make a case of the pen, then probably I won't use it too much. There's a lot of talks about bugs, and me personally, guys, I haven't experienced any mad bugs. Yeah, the odd I don't know, this froze and then you have to close and open it, but nothing crazy. Like, I've been hearing people having delayed notifications and all of that kind of stuff. I personally haven't had any of that, but yeah, that's my take on it. 1 week, let's say a week and a half in, and so far good things. I'm impressed, if I'm being honest. I'm actually impressed. But give me more time, let me see what it's saying, let me do a couple more vids on it, and I just want to get this one out there because I've been getting a lot of questions on Reddit, and I kept saying I'm gonna make a video, I'm gonna get something out there. So yeah guys, keep liking, keep subscribing. Just made 100, I'm new to this scene, so show me some love, man. I'm out.